Hi, what's up? Welcome to stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've been streaming too much. Welcome to, not a stream. I'm an idiot. I'm Joyful Death, and I'm going to be playing the Painscreek Killings, not a stream, recording of the Painscreek Killings, a let's play, if you will, a playthrough of, a detective game by, I believe it's called EQ Studios, and I've been slowly, making my way through this game. But speaking of streaming, I do stream on Twitch, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 9 p.m. Central Time to 1 a.m. Central Time, and then a lot of times on Fridays from 12 p.m. to 12 p.m. What did I say? 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Jeez. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Yeah, so, okay. I just spent the last hour and 18 minutes of my life, condensing my notes, reviewing the last video, and catching up on what we're missing, what we need to do next, and where we're at right now. So in the last video, we discovered in Bernard Hopkins, is that his last name? I wrote it down. Hopkins, who's the butler for Charles Roberts, the mayor, that we found in his house. We found a bloody knife. We found a very compelling notebook about his desires for Vivian and how he got very angry when those were not returned, and because he saw her with another dude, and so he got very mad. So we have some very good motive here. And so I reviewed my notes and compiled a list of all the people, what's going on. You know, we remember that Sofia was killed by Vivian, Dr. Johnson, Andrew, all that. Sofia is Scott's real mother. He was an orphan because, you know, Andrew, when he was told to take care of Sofia and the baby after the accident of her dying from those guys, he threw her in the well and took the baby to Father Kelvin. I did a lot of research on this. Oh, I'm caught up. So, you know, Scott found that out, and then Scott died from stab wounds, was found by a jogger, and that was in November of 1995. So we don't know who killed him. We also know that Trisha's dead, but we don't know why or how. I haven't seen anything about that. We know that Andrew Reed is dead. He died before Vivian on June 9th from a fire, but we did see that there was puncture wounds to his lungs, possible switchblade or a small knife. Henry Johnson is also dead. Was found submerged in a car, but there was no water in his lungs. There was same wounds as Vivian. They both had a deep crack on the right side of their head caused by strong force and sharp objects, and also lots of lacerations to the front of the body, like also in self-defense wounds. And that is those right there, and I have to look and see if I didn't see anything about autopsy report about Scott, but those right there seem very telling of it being Bernard, because he's left-handed, which if you're attacking someone with your left hand, it would be their right side. Right? Am I right? Yes. It would hit their right side of their body. So that seems pretty good evidence that that would be those two for sure. And possibly Andrew Reed, but it's hard to tell because he had, he was heavily burned, so Andrew Reed's hard to tell. But it seems like Bernard has killed them. What is his motive for killing the other ones? I don't know. That seems a little unclear. Vivian seems very clear, but the other ones seem a little, unclear. Let's see. Okay. So, we have a drawer with a combo in Father Matthew's office. We have a broken drawer in Wanda's room. We have to dig up the time capsule in the cemetery, but we still need a shovel. So we have to find that. We have the box and the stump that we need to open. We have the picture in the art gallery, which, by the way, I tried a dumb code. Like, there wasn't enough, numbers in the code that I tried, and I realized later as I was rewatching that video that you guys watched recently, is that earlier in the video I say it needs to be Vincent's birthday. So I went through all the notes prior to this video and I found his birthday. So I have that written down so we can go open that. We need to recheck the sheriff's office because we found a note before in the last video. It said code 7741 in Stephen Moss's note that says call the sheriff, and it says Sheriff James check his file. And that was also the note about Vincent's birth date. So I think we need to check the sheriff's office, and there's a code on there, so maybe we could try that code in there. I think I remember there being something unable to open in the sheriff's office. And then there's this extra room in the mayor's office, which is where I'm looking or in the mayor's house, which is what I'm looking at right now. Oops, sorry, I bumped that. And I've been holding on to this code throughout my notes now that I've, encapsulated everything together. I found this spare code that I want to try on this door, so that's what we're gonna do. And, we also have Dorothy's house that we haven't been to yet. We have the key that we got from the hospital. So, sorry about all that rambling, but I think I've finally condensed everything and we can move on and get everything caught up here. Okay, so the code that I've had here for a while is 44871. How long have I had this code? You're gonna be kidding me. Okay. But anyway, I hope that you've been enjoying these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you haven't yet. This is a study room. That was a library. I feel like I thought this was a study over here. A wine cellar. Wait, is that the one that you go up to? You would think a wine cellar you would go down. Okay. Been in the master bedroom. I think we've been in the bathroom. So we have the study room here. Oh, I now have the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. What's this? Can't have that. I'm like really leaning forward. Oh, I didn't want to open that one. A calculator! Dun dun dun! It was done in the study with the calculator. Okay. Okay. This August 16th, 1974. Vivian Roberts' medical report. Dear Charles Roberts, Vivian's situation is currently stabilizing. She's accepted the fact that she cannot conceive anymore. However, she needs time to fully recover, and a 6 months rehabilitation is necessary. Your presence at the hospital has been noted to upset her, and this only helps prolong her recovery. I'm suggesting that you try and refrain from visiting your wife until she's in a better state to receive you. Your mother's desire for a boy to be an heir to your family has caused tremendous strain on her. Please consider addressing this issue with your mother. Get your mother in line. Painscreek Community Hospital regards patient recovery as the highest priority. Our staff will do their very best to help Vivian. I apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused you. So, like, do doctors, like, feel like they just have conversations with you in person? I don't feel like... Ooh, what's this? A 2! Okay, so this is another thing I consolidated. Is that I had 2 other... Frick-nay? Hello? Can I... I had 2 other things that were in chess pieces. That's what it's called. 2 other chess pieces that were in the shed, the little love shack that Trisha and Scott had. And it was rook and queen. So this is pawn with a 2. And then a horse. Fuck! Don't care. Let me look at the horse. Horse with a 5. So knight with a 5. Alright. Wonder what that's supposed to go to. Oh. Okay, so... Shit. What order do you think that goes in? Do you think queen is most important, so maybe that goes first? Probably not. So then maybe queen, knight, rook, pawn? Queen for a 1, knight as a 5, rook as a 7, pawn as a 2. Shit. Okay, so what did I do? I went 1, 5, 7, 2. Not that. I gotta make sure I remember this or I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay, so we could do 1, 7, 5, 2. Okay, so not 1, 7, 5, 2. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. You know what? Let's look around some more. Maybe there's a clue here. 5. Not that. It'll be 2. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Well, that was fruitless, and we'll come back. I'll try to figure that out. Maybe we'll find a note somewhere that will tell us better things. It definitely looks like there's a secret back here. Okay, let's make our way to... Should we go to Wanda's room, maybe? So I have... I think we could try the hammer that I have. We can try that. Let's see if it works. There's gonna be so much stuff to skip through on this, cause it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Wanda's room. What is Wanda's address? Wanda. 43 Silver Lake. Okay. God damn it, I hate this place. I don't understand this numbering system. Who's over here? Who are you? What's your number? What's your number? Can I go into you? Okay, I don't know whose house this is. You think it's the right house? God, I hope so. Just entering random houses. Wait, whose house is this? Retirement management. Whose house am I in? I don't know whose house I'm in. Excuse me. Help me. No. Oh. Who's this? Is this right? Ah, we're in Dorothy's house. Well, that's another one we needed to go to, so this is perfectly okay. So we're at 40. They live too close to each other. We're at 40 Black Pine Road. Oh, we're on the wrong road. I went to the wrong street. That's fine. We need this one too. It's fine. It works out. It's okay. Oh, hey, what's that? Pendant of Mother Mary. Oh, I don't get to keep it? I can't. What if I need it? For reasons. What's this? Read it. The fuck? Are my buttons messed up? Am I supposed to use this button? I'm supposed to use using my controller this whole time? Is it because... I wonder if it's the B on my controller, and if we go back to the mayor's thing, I'll be able to hold the book? What the hell? It's so messed up! Okay, anyway. Friday, October 27th, 1995, Scott was released from prison this morning. Matthew went to pick him up. There's a lot of tension here in Painscreek. Most people think of Scott as a murderer. Charles tried to stop Trisha from seeing Scott, but it's no use. She was already waiting for him at the cabin. Monday, November 6, 1995. Now, keep in mind, Scott died November 16th of 1995. Okay, so November 6, 1995. Charles is drinking again. He couldn't stop Trisha from trying to see Scott, yet Scott seems to be avoiding her. Trisha should not have been discharged from the hospital at this point. She still needs help and rehabilitation. Derek and Scott fought at the market today, November 14th, 2 days before it happened. At the market today, Derek asked Scott why he's avoiding Trisha. Scott didn't say anything. He just walked away. Derek told him not to come back anymore. It's sad to see what's happening to them now. They used to be such good friends. Thursday, November 16th, 1995. Oh my God! Scott was killed?! Trisha's been going crazy. Okay, so Saturday, December 2nd, 1995. Trisha's been going crazy ever since Scott died. She sometimes screams in the middle of the night. Here and there, she'll ask us why Scott hasn't visited her for a while. So she's gone crazy. No one seems to know how to answer without agitating her condition. Wednesday, December 6, 1995. Trisha is finally being admitted to the hospital for another mental breakdown. Charles doesn't know what to do. I've asked for his permission to take care of Trisha at the hospital until she recovers. I think Charles appreciates my help. Okay. All right, and so Dorothy Patterson, who I didn't... Okay, I did write some stuff down when I was consolidating. She was friends with Sofia, and she was mentioned on Scott's conspiracy board. I don't remember what was mentioned about her, but read. Daughter of ex-mayor found dead at Painscreek Community Hospital. Trisha Roberts falls 40... Oh, so she... Oh, okay. Trisha Roberts falls 40 feet from the rooftop, lands... I've got chills. Oh, lands on head and dies. Yesterday morning, the body of Trisha Roberts was found on the grounds of Painscreek Community Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:20 a.m. According to Miss Thompson, she was starting her morning shift when she heard some sound near the reception area. She went out to find Trisha lying motionless. Blood was flowing out from her head. That's a lot of details for the newspaper. Anyway, she quickly called for Dr. Bennett, the attending physician for the day's morning shift, who brought Trisha to the emergency room at once. Unfortunately, it was too late. The hospital CCTV shows that Trisha Roberts was walking around the hospital at 6:30 a.m. She headed to the roof at 6:54 a.m. A few minutes later, her body was found on the ground 3 floors below. Charles Roberts, ex-mayor and father of the deceased... Words are missing. Well, okay. So, Trisha died on... So this was dated December 27th. So she died the day... excuse me, yesterday. So it would be December 26th. December 26th, 1995. Pardon me for burping. So we knew that she was mentally, I guess you could say mentally unstable. She was having mental breakdown after Scott died, and then possibly jumped from hospital. Now the question is, we saw the letter that Scott had written to her about them being related. I think that's what he said in it. I was reading some of the notes, and I believe, I don't know if she received that note or not. Maybe after he died or something. I'm not really sure. So would that have possibly caused her to do that, or just the loss of him? I'm not sure. Looks like a house key. Oops. Making me use all my things here. Oliver Photo Lab cleaning. Oh, okay. January 18th, 1996. Dear Dorothy, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all you've done for me. You've taken care of my store on so many occasions. You've helped maintain its bright spirit. I would be lying, this cursive is a little hard to read, if I said that I'm not saddened by your departure. I will greatly miss you. I wish you all the best in your new place. Do invite me there once you've settled in. May God be with you. Best regards, Oliver Gibson. So she was going to a retirement community. We saw the ad down on the... That's what I'm assuming, because we saw the ad down on the refrigerator down below. All right. Okay, so... Okay, so this says Sofia. Okay, so looking at my codes here, I have a code on the necklace, and I believe that was Sofia's necklace. These are codes not used. I went through and wrote down everything we haven't used yet. We have the code 7741 that was on the note that says to call the sheriff, which I think we need to use in the sheriff's office. And we have the, the queen, knight, rook, pawn numbers, which I think go to that study room, but I'm not really sure how to use those. Let's try the code on the necklace, which did not work on the box in the stump. 0526. I don't know how anybody could do this game without, like, writing a ton of notes. Click. Shit. What do we got? Okay. March 8th, 1975. Dear Sofia. Remember we had said that they were friends, right? Okay. How have you been? I hope everyone is treating you well at the mansion. It's been 6 months since my missionary work started here in Indonesia. Life here is hard, but meaningful. I thought my life at the orphanage was miserable, but after coming here I realized I am blessed more than I could ever imagine. I'm supposed to be back in 1 week's time, but I recently decided that I'll be extending my stay here for another 6 months. I haven't received any letters from you for a while now. I hope you're doing well. Remember the time when we were at the orphanage you said that you don't want to be poor anymore? I think God heard your call and brought you to Painscreek. Charles and Vivian told me they were glad I introduced you to them. They said you're a hard-working person with a kind heart, and that us being related was not the reason they hired you. You got the job on your own merit. I did not know whether or not to tell them that we are not actually cousins. I felt bad for lying to them. I guess I'll have to tell them the truth someday. Having said that, I'm glad that you are in Painscreek. We can talk and meet any time, just like the good old days at the orphanage. I will do my best here. I hope you can wait for me. Best regards, Matthew Brooks. P.S. I have prepared a special present for your birthday. Wait for my telegram that day. So, I think he's talking about the thing in the stump is the thing for her birthday because we follow the clues. So we just need to figure out the clues to the thing in the box in the stump. Because that was when I was reviewing my information and the stuff that I had. That's what it seems like. It was his gift to her. So we just need to figure that out. Okay. August 6th, and Matthew Brooks was Father Matthew, so that was the person that, the guy that took in, Scott Brooks. I mean, Father Calvin was part of that too. Anyway. August 6th, 1974. I know some people don't like me. Wanda always picks on me, and Bernard ignores me most of the time. Andrew, well, he's okay as long as I'm not in his garden. Dorothy cares a lot for me, though. I like her. Okay, so this must be Sophia's journal, which I don't think we've seen anything from her yet. Alright. I like her. Tom, our security guard, treats me with respect, even though I'm just a housemaid. Vivian and Charles are kind to me. Oh, and Matthew, too. I almost forgot about him. He's been taking care of me forever, certainly as long as I can remember. I'm a lucky girl. Not for long. October 20th, 1974. Matthew talks to me whenever he has time. Sometimes I feel he's been trying to escape his chores at the church. We'll talk about everything under the sun, or our hopes, dreams, futures. It reminds me of our days at the orphanage. Landing, December 29th, 1974. Landing a job here as a maid was the best thing that could have happened to me. However, I never imagined I would be having an affair with a married man with that. When did she start? August 6th. That was pretty fast. To December. I never imagined I would be having an affair with a married man, let alone my employer. Now I'm carrying his child. How do I face Matthew? They moved fast. March 15th, 1975. I received a letter from Matthew today saying that he'll be extending his stay in Indonesia for 6 more months. That's always been him. He's always had a noble heart, wanting to help people everywhere. I miss him, but I'm glad he's decided to extend his stay there. It gives me time to prepare how I'll explain my situation to him. I don't know how he'll take it if he just hears the truth blurted out once he gets back. March 18th, 1975. I received a telegram this morning from Matthew wishing me a happy birthday. Is it today the day? Okay. Matthew wishing me a happy birthday. He told me he had a special birthday present prepared for me. All I need to do is find the clues that he placed in our favorite places. He's waiting for my telegram after I've solved the puzzle. I've actually solved it already, but I don't know what to say to him. What should I do? Okay, so is March 18th her birthday? March 18th, 1975. Sophia's birthday. Okay. Okay, so maybe do I have, because I had written Vincent's birthday down from some other journal I found, but maybe, okay, so maybe it's June 1st, obviously. Okay, so June 1st, 1975. Okay, so it's not, I thought maybe it was the day she died. I thought maybe like somehow Andrew had like taken the baby out of her, so I'm like, maybe she died the day he's born, whatever. Anyway, so June 1st, 1975. Perfect. My baby was born today at 8:20 a.m. and it's a boy. He looks just like Charles. Dorothy's taking good care of us. She prepares the food and attends to my needs. I almost feel like I'm her boss. Charles visits me all the time, asking if we need anything else. I told him he didn't have to come so often and to instead focus on his work. As a mayor, he must have a lot on his mind. Charles told me today that his mother, Magdalene, will be arriving in 2 weeks. She knows about our relationship. I feel nervous because she's a strict woman. At the same time, I'm happy because she told Charles to take responsibility for me and my son. Soon, I won't have to be a maid anymore. Charles has decided to name our child Vincent Roberts. I like that name. And, oh gosh, my face is very orange. All right. Oh, Miller? Miller's her last name. I didn't know that was her last name. I just got an achievement. Sofia Miller's story. Okay. So, we're at about 37 minutes, but anyway, I'm Joyful Death. I'm going to record another one right away. Right away. And I'm going to try to be better about getting these out to you. So I apologize that the last few were few and far between, but thank you for sticking with me and being interested in this story. I'm looking forward to the end. Oh, and let me show you one other thing too. Oop, no, not that. I looked at this again, and I was like, here's our goals here, guys. So we received news that the Painscreek County will be auctioned off soon. Large swaths. Swathes? I think Jim would say it would be swathes. Anyway. So we're going to attempt to find out the following. Who killed Vivian Roberts? Okay. I feel like I'm fairly certain it was Bernard Hopkins. What was the motive? He was pretty jealous because he wanted her. But then why did he kill the other ones, possibly? I don't know. Is someone framing him? Ooh, I didn't think about that till just now. That's a possibility. And what was the murder weapon? Okay, so probably the bloody knife. But we also have some other stuff happening here that, like, why is all this other, I mean, we kind of know why Trisha's died now, so we did find that out. So we do have a few more places to check out, and we're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you for sticking with me. Don't forget you can watch my streams over on Twitch. I told you, like, at the beginning, it was Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, and Fridays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Sometimes it's 1 p.m. Anyway, so I stream there, and we try to release some really funny compilations of the streams about once a week, so stay tuned on the channel. Keep your notifications on so that you can see those when they come out. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I'm Joyful Death, and I'll see you next time.